你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
The influence officially breaks 500 million. After 128 days, Xiao Zhan has changed significantly. 01. Wedge. Recently, Xiao Zhanchaohua's influence officially exceeded 500 million and set a record. He has also become, since the creation of the list, the only star who has exceeded 500 million influence. He is also the only celebrity who has exceeded 400 million influence. It is also the only celebrity who has broken through 300 million influence. Why is this sentence so familiar? Suddenly remembered that Xiao Zhan had already described it in another article. Yes, 300 million influence is Xiao Zhan. 400 million influence, it is Xiao Zhan. 500 million, it is still Xiao Zhan. This feeling, it's like finding a treasure, can't help but let everyone in the world know the general. Of course, it is also possible that I don't want everyone to know that there is a treasure here. In fact, during this time, including Zhanchaohua, many lists have become much more convergent, and they are no longer so presumptuous. The upgrade of the upgrade, the transformation of the transformation, and even some have been banned. Regarding these, we are not willing to delve into anything. The key is still the intentional rectification of relevant departments. Have to say, because of the chain reaction brought about by the incident of an artist surnamed Wu, it also gave birth to a lot of chaos in the entertainment industry. Although some people say this is the chaos of the rice circle in the final analysis, however, I think that there is still a large part of the problem of personal morality of celebrities. In this regard, we do not want to repeat too much. The ancients said, seeing the virtuous, thinks about Qian, and introspects inwardly when you see the bad. Focus on yourself is more important than anything else. 02. After 128 days, Xiao Zhan's changes were obvious. It's also the first time in the past 5 years that the changes have been obvious. Of course, in addition to officially breaking through 500 million in influence, Xiao Zhan also wanted to mention another interesting event. That is the comparison of the two group photos. Inside, one is a group photo of Jade Bone Remote when it first started. One is a group photo of Jade Bone Yao when it was completed. A total of 128 days have elapsed between the two. That's more than 4 months, and as a fan of Xiao Zhan, we naturally pay special attention to Xiao Zhan, so in these two group photos, we also found Xiao Zhan. It's just that, interestingly, after a lapse of 128 days, Xiao Zhan has changed significantly, especially, at the time of completion, compared to the surrounding staff. Xiao Zhan's face was particularly white. In this regard, you can say that this is caused by the light when taking pictures. It can also be said that this is caused by makeup, or it can be said to be a simple coincidence. However, for this interesting phenomenon, one can't help but sigh. It's great to become popular. Xiao Zhan's changes, even this point will be paid attention to, and some will be intercepted specifically. 03. Written at the end. Yeah, it's great to be popular. No one asked in the cold window of 10 years, once became famous all over the world. Don't you see when Duluo continent starts, how simple the scene was? It can even be said to be crude, because there is only a red banner hanging, inscribed the opening ceremony of Duluo continent. Nothing more. Don't you see when Jushen was finished, what was that scene? Scribbled, at least from the entire network. As far as Oimu is, I have never seen a full drama group movie like Jade Bone Remote. The remaining sound curls up, and we and Xiao Zhan will never be the same again. Because after 128 days, Xiao Zhan's changes were obvious. It is also the first time in the past 5 years that the changes have been obvious. Xiao Zhan notes, it's great to be popular, it's great to be popular.